This video introduces the Attendance2 user interface and settings. The first step is to add a course. Press the plus button at the top left and enter the name of your course, followed by the add button. Select the course to open it. If you've not entered any names yet, the course will scroll to the section for entering names. There are separate videos showing the options for entering names, but for now I'm going to quickly import a few names from Dropbox. You can either manually sort the names or sort them by any of the fields. Choosing the first option under the course/group settings toggles between a manual or automatic sort ordering. If you're using the auto sort ordering, select Sort Order for Names. You can now press the Edit button and drag the fields into the order you want to sort by. Right now it's first sorting by last name, and then if the last names match, it will break the tie by sorting by first name, and so on. If you'd prefer to sort by first name or by identifier or by one of the custom fields, you can drag those into the order you want. To create your own manual ordering, select the View/Manual Sort Names options. You can now press the Edit button and drag the fields in the order you want to sort by. You will get a dialog confirming that you're now using the manual sort order. The original manual sort order is the order that they were in the CSV file when you imported them, but as I said, you can drag them using the handles into the order you want. The take settings affect what you see when you're taking attendance. There are 3 lines per person. The Use Nickname setting controls whether the nickname or first name is displayed on the first line. The middle name setting allows you to also see the middle name on the first line. You can then choose which fields you want to see on the second and third line by selecting the appropriate option and selecting the field you want. So for example, here I'll select the third line and choose to see the identifier on the third line. When the auto scroll option is on, the screen will scroll up when you tap the attendance status for a person at the bottom of the screen. Each status has a point value that you can use to total the number of absences. If you're running a paid class such as a fitness class, you can use the second status to record payments and use the red option to indicate when a person needs to pay. These options allow you to control what point value causes the name to be displayed in red. Report settings start and end date are used to control which dates are used to calculate the total. See the statuses video for more information on how to set and use the various points. Each time you take attendance, you can use one status per person, or optionally use a second status. Teachers can use the second status to record participation. Daycare centers may want to use this second status to indicate when a child has been picked up. Choosing status 1 values allows you to see and modify the various statuses. Similarly, you can view and modify the status 2 values. Again, see the statuses video for more information on these. If your course or group meets at regular fixed times during the week, you can enter those times, and these times will be used to automatically determine the next date to add. For example, if the class meets Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m., you can add those 2 times. There are a number of report settings. The start and end dates specify the dates that are included in the reports and are also used for the red name value in the take settings. If descending order is on, the reports will be shown with the dates starting with the newest date first. The person fields allows you to specify which fields for a person are included in the reports. For example, you may want the name, email, and phone number so you have contact information. So I can also select those fields that I want to include. If you are only using the first status, you can turn off the status 2 value so they do not appear in the reports. Each time you tap a status, the current time is stored so you can see what time you marked someone late. If you want to see the timestamps in the reports, turn those on. The point total shows you the total for a person for the given date range based on the point value for each status. Percentage displays the percentage of times each status was used for a person. For example, 8 present and 2 absent would show 80% for present and 20% for absent. Status note shows the note for each day for the student that you can optionally enter. Date note shows the note you can enter for each date. Include Not Enrolled allows you to include students you have dropped from the course in the reports. The Send to Email 2/3 allows you to email all email addresses for a student when you send an email to the entire class or to an individual student. The Use BCC will use the BCC line instead of the 2 line when emailing the entire group to keep email addresses private. Now let's look at how to actually enter a date and take attendance. If you entered meeting times, the next meeting time to add should be the default date, and you can add it. And then select that date to take attendance. Press the status button to cycle through the statuses in the order they are listed in the status setting. Press the button at the top right, which is the second status in the list, to set everyone to that status. The Show All, Hide Present, and Show Present buttons can be used to choose which people are viewed or shown in the list. Press the Lock button to prevent changes. Press the Note button to enter a note for the day. If you have entered status 2 values, you can press the Use Status 2 button to change these status 1s to the status 2 values, and then you can change the select a status 2 value for each person. Press the Communicate button to email students who are present, absent, or all of them, or to send reports which list the names with the matching statuses. Tap the photo, or where the photo would be, to view a larger photo, or to then either take the photo with the camera if your device has a camera, or select a photo from either your photo library or Dropbox. Tap the name to enter a note for that student for the day, when you can also change the statuses here. Use the previous and next buttons to move through the various students. Tap and hold a name, gives you the student's information, allows you to edit it or view it. Double tap a name to see the attendance details for this person based on the start and end dates in the report settings. You can back up your data to Dropbox in case something happens to your device, or copy it to another iOS device. You can also back up your data by emailing it, and this allows you to then tap the attachment in the Mail application and open it in Attendance.